Hey guys, welcome back to the Art House. How you doing today? Hope everybody's doing great. We got a big day today. We're doing a live stream at 2:30. It'll be on this channel and also in the Sorcery Contested Realm fan page and marketplace Facebook group. I'm going to try to dual stream that. Hopefully my upload speeds can handle that. I guess we'll see. You know, it's first time. I'm going to try it with new software and just give it a go. So it's going to be me and Mike from Mean Mugging and Games. And I'm going to be talking about the next auction that's coming, which is an original painting from Elvira Shakarova and of the Dream Quest, which is a very significant, unique rarity card in the game and an amazing, beautiful painting. And we'll probably talk about some other topics. I was thinking maybe it'd be cool to speculate on what may be in and out of Alpha. So stay tuned for that. 2:30 today. The link's out there. I'll put the link in the description. And you know, you could set a reminder, and it's, again, 2:30 Eastern time in the U.S. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I just got it's a special mail day opening. I took the label off and stuff, you know, to protect addresses, people's information. But we're going to crack into this. This is a sorcery delivery, and we'll see what we got. All right? All righty. That's going to be a bit of a mess. Throw these bubbles aside. All right, nice. So it looks like we got a set of cards here, handful or so, nicely packaged, protected. Should always protect with cardboard. I use artboard, foam board, actually, to be exact. It's a little thicker. It's very firm, indestructible. You know, so it helps for protect against you know, puncturing. Something were to puncture, penetrate the box. You know, it provides sturdy backing so it won't bend, and very careful whenever I ship, no matter whether it's in the U.S. or international. All right. So let's see what we got here. Of course, it's going to be sample cards. Spoiler alert. All right. Get this tape off. 3 sides should do it. I know a couple of the cards that's in here, and there'll be some surprises. Nice. All right, so we'll open it face down. I got the Melissa Benson playmat, Screaming Skull. Under that, Mirror Realm by Liz Danforth. Beautiful, massive 2-player playmat. All right, let's see what we got here. This painter tape is nice. Peels right off, doesn't hurt the cards. You always want to pack with a top loader. Penny sleeves within the top loader. That does it just fine as long as it's sandwiched between cardboard as shown or the foam board, as I mentioned. And you could go get foam board, you know, at any hardware store or, you know, dollar store I think has them for like $1.25. You get a large board. I also use those to secure paintings. You know, it's obviously critically important with paintings to make sure that the packaging is rigid and puncture proof, weather protected. So I have like a 10-stage process for protecting paintings, and I shared that on the Collector Art House Discord if you want to go in there and find the images. All right, so here we go. Let's zoom in a bit. Wrong way. All right, guys. Try to get... Yeah, you might hear some kids outside the window there. Yeah, lighting might not be ideal, but we'll get a good idea of what's in here. So first card, we have beautiful Drew Tucker painting, Entangled Terrain. It's an ordinary rarity. Really cool artwork. Oh, okay. So we have a Marta Molina, Riptide. I think I had another one of these. I forget if I auctioned it or maybe it's in the old stash there. These are going to be offered through Collector Art House consignment, so it's not for my personal collection. I sell these, run auctions, you know, through the Collector Art House Discord and through the fan page and marketplace Facebook group that I run. There's about 1,300 people in there. Please sign up if you're on Facebook. You know, if not, if you just want to be on Discord, Collector Art House Discord. It's an awesome community. We run the auctions. Great discussion about sorcery every day. All right, Blizzard. That is a great one by Jeff Menges. I did not know that one was in here. And I believe Jeff may have said that this was his favorite artwork from the set, if I remember correctly. Hopefully I'm not misquoting him, but I think he was really pleased with how this came out. And, he described in one of his interviews, when I was doing research for the interview that I did with him, I found him discussing how he... the challenges of painting the elements. Like, how do you capture wind in an image, or snow, or a blizzard, and it's kind of like the streaking of the paint, the facial expressions, I guess, of the two folks here in the image, kind of like bending of the trees would indicate wind, and just the intensity of the wind in the blizzard, just a scattered, like, passing snow, piling, clumping in certain areas. It's pretty neat and pretty cool how you have to work through that. You could use a reference image, or, if you're just creating from your mind, those are important considerations to really capture the mood. Oh, Spear of Destiny. So this is the only the second Spear of Destiny that we know that exists in the world. Actually, no, that's not true. We know how many exist. There's been one that I've run through Collector Art House auctions, and once, and then just again, we did that again. It's from the pre-con decks. So originally it sold for about $2,000, a little over that. I want to say maybe 2020, 2050, something like that. And then more recently, New Year's Eve weekend, we ran this card, not this specific one, obviously, but another copy of this card, Spear of Destiny, unique rarity, and it sold for $2,625, I want to say. So very successful auction. It's a super iconic card. One of the favorite artworks by Andrea Modesti, wonderful artist in Italy, lives in Pavia. Great guy, Pavia, Italy. Super nice guy, tremendous artist, amazing, powerful card in the game. So that's a special one. And now this is the second copy. They're from the pre-con decks, the pre-con sample decks, right? So that we know that there's been like 4 or 5 sets of those out in the wild. 4 to YouTubers, 1 for a live stream YouTube event, giveaway event that was on YouTube several months ago. So that makes 5 copies, right? Because it's a unique rarity, which means you can only have 1 in a deck. And there was just 1, given away, and then 1 in each of the sets of pre-con decks that were given out to various YouTubers, not myself, others. So good for them, right? So two of those. This is the second, and that'll be coming to auction sooner or later. And then bam, another unique site. There's not a lot of unique sites. And this is a Dan Seagrave artwork, the great one. The great Dan Seagrave, amazing artist. Bottomless Pit, a unique site of regret and despair. Only minions with Airborne can be played on or enter this site. So that is the sample card mechanic of this game. I do not know off the cuff if it changed for alpha. You go check that at www.collectorarthouse.com or curiosa.io. Both sites carry the latest versions for alpha. And this is just amazing. Oh, man, it's too bad there's too much glare. I'll have to feature this again. If I get it at the right angle, you can kind of see. But just a tremendous artwork, just incredible depth, I always find that really fascinating. I'm a terrible artist. I actually started, my college degree was in architecture, and I had to paint for the first year, draw and paint. I've never painted in my life, so it's kind of embarrassing and humbling. I had to get up there, and these people were like great artists, and I was like a child, painting on the caliber of a child. So it was a mess. And like what I struggled with a lot was depth, and how you capture that. That's like a skill you really got to hone. I thought I was going to be doing mechanical drawing and like AutoCAD and stuff, but I was the first year is a weed out period. And I was weeded out, so I changed majors. But it's unfortunate. So I'm realizing some dreams here by doing art commissions with some of the artists, and that's a lot of fun. But anyway, I digress. This is just a tremendous artwork. There's a lot going on here if you really look closely. The classic Seagrave, eerie Seagrave type design concepts, and just the depth and the lighting that makes you capture and like makes you wonder what's going on at that pit. I think the light emanating from it gives it that bottomless feel, right? You can't see the bottom. It just feels like an endless. It's not like a well where it gets darker at the bottom. That would have been interesting. Would have been a different type of approach. So it's kind of interesting that he showed the light as the bottomless element. You don't know what's going on in the depths of that pit. So super flavorful, incredible artwork by Dan. So there you have it, guys. We got the Spear of Destiny and the Bottomless Pit are the two bangers, but we got some other great cards here from Menges, Marta Molina, amazing MTG Altars artist, and now TCG artist, you know, for Sorcery, and the legendary Drew Tucker. So tremendous cards. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, we have a live today at 2:30. Collector Art House, myself, and Mean Mugging and Games, Mike from Mean Mugging and Games, great guy. I invited him on for a live because he really knows the gameplay side of the game inside and out. So he's going to talk about the power level of the Dream Quest card, why it's such a powerful card, to give some perspective where, you know, I give more perspectives on art and artists and collectability and stuff like that, right? So it's a different perspective. It's a nice pairing with my background and knowledge and his. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some other things relating to Sorcery. So I hope you guys can tune in and make it or watch it back later. Appreciate it. So please like, subscribe, share the video, and hope you tune in the future. All right, take care, everybody. Talk to you soon.